Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. We're here with James McHale, a tackle for Temple University, of course, via Dunmore. James, let's talk a little bit about how spring ball went for you.
We had a great spring. We all worked hard. Coming off a great season last year, we knew we had to get after it in the spring and the summer. So yeah, spring went very well. We had a great spring game, and we're all working hard and looking forward to the season.
Talk a little bit about the adjustment from high school to college. Of course, a lot of players, they may go D1, D2, D3 all over the place. Talk about what it was like to go to Temple.
Coming from Dunmore, I know we have great competition here in Northeast PA and throughout the whole state. And just going to Temple, especially the game speed picked up a lot. And around here, you don't really have that big of kids, but if you do, they're the best kids. But when you get to this level, everyone's that fast and everyone's that big. So it's really a different, especially in game speed. But it takes some getting used to. But after a couple of weeks, you definitely get used to it.
Talk about that transition from kind of being a boy to becoming a man and growing up on your own and being on your own and learn how to feed yourself and get your own clothes, all that stuff. That's a big adjustment. It's probably bigger than any other thing that you have to do.
Absolutely, yeah. The first week, I'm sure with any college student, the first week is always the toughest. I know, especially for my mom too, that's definitely the toughest. But you have to go up fast, especially like playing Division I football. You're there, it's a job. You're there to go to school and play football. That's it. And it's easier for us because we have 135 teammates, so you make friends. You're forced to make friends. But it is difficult because you have to get up on your own, and your mom knocking on your door to get up for school. It's a lot of self-discipline. That's what it is, and you just have to mature as you go along. And it definitely I have matured from being at Dunmore, being on Philly.
The physical difference right off the bat between high school and college is everybody's fast. Most of the guys are big.
Yeah.
Most of the guys are strong as well. So that's a big difference from high school, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I said before, everyone's that big. Everyone's that fast. Everyone's that strong. And honestly, it's usually a combination of all three. Everyone's fast, strong. It's actually a very big change, but it just makes me better.
You talk a little bit about having some local guys at Temple. Tell us about some of that flavor you're getting. It's not just you, but I'm sure there's some people you meet, whether they're playing sports or not. But talk about being able to talk about some of the similar things you get in whether it's the Scranton area or the Wilkes-Barre area.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Actually, we probably have a handful of guys that from District 2 that are playing for Temple. We have Dave Sweetman from Riverside, Alex Carling from North Pocono, Daquan Bulkey from Dunmore, Danny Drews from Dunmore, Robbie Hain from Holy Cross, who just graduated. He's on the team. Will Updegrove from Berwick. And my head strength coach, Jeremy Scott, is from Myers. He's a Myers graduate. And, we have a lot of guys just from the area, a lot of contributors, a lot of alumni, even from Dunmore, like the Mesco family. They're always giving money. I'm always seeing them down there. And plus, and like you said before, I can't go an hour without seeing what I know from Scranton or even Dunmore on campus. Heck, every class I've had, there's someone from Lackawanna County who's been in my class. So it's great. It's hard to get homesick.
You talk about that maturation process mentally of growing up, and your family has to be a big support system for you. Talk about your family and what they've meant to you.
Oh, just going to Temple to begin with, I didn't want to go far from home because I wanted my family to come and see me play, all my friends to come see me play. That was a big thing for me. And granted, I'm 2 hours away, but I'm so close to home. And just living on your own is a huge maturity thing. And my family definitely had a big part of that. Like I'm home probably almost every other weekend to see my family, my friends, my girlfriend. And it's great to have them so close. Family is definitely a big part of my life.
And that family of Dunmore Bucks, the coaches you're so close with, and you're so fortunate to go through a program like that, and not many kids will ever be able to go through a coach like Coach Henz's.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coach Henz, he's a legend. Everyone knows that. Especially having like Coach Dolan when he was at Dunmore, Coach Mills, Coach McHale, Coach Cisano, Coach Barrett. I can name them all. They've have a positive impact in my life, and I can't thank them enough. Especially Coach Henz's, like grandfather to me, grandfather everyone that he's been through even if he's met, he's like grandfather to him. He's a great influence on everyone, and just the old school attitude. I love it, and it's helped me form to the young man I am today.
You talk about playing time. You're you're behind, I guess, to say an All-American tackle. But
Yes.
What are you learning from him, and then what do you hope to do an impact? Any players, one play away. Talk about what you're learning from your other offensive linemen, including that All-American.
Oh yeah, Dion Dawkins, number 66, playing left tackle. I've just discipline from him, and he's just teaching me so much about the game, how to like pick up defensive cues, like stunts, like coach was saying before, like you look at the white of the knuckles, see if they're blitzing or doing a stunt. Versus like reading like the triangle, I said, reading the down safeties where the blitz is everything coming from. You just teach me overall knowledge of the game along with the other O-linemen, and it's been a great learning experience. Hopefully I could just take that onto the field.
James McHale from Dunmore via Temple right now, having a great time, doing some great stuff. James, I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right, James McHale, again, from Temple University here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.